What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Nerd Table. I'm Tommy,
Yo.
joined with one of my best friends, Jamie.
Yep.
We're going to talk about some nerdy nonsense today, so take a seat
Hell
and
yeah.
get nerdy. Jamie, what have you been up to today, brother? Lately, brother.
I have hopped back into the WoW train.
Yeah, you nerd.
Yep. Damn, I'm getting shamed. Holy fuck.
The name of the podcast is Nerd Table.
No, but yeah, I bought the expansion because it was dirt cheap, and I've just been enjoying it, man. I've been running through the story. We may or may not get a 5-man together if we can find somebody to heal.
Oh, word?
So I don't know if you've been keeping up in the Discord.
No.
Okay, yeah. So it's me, Scott, Cody. There's 3 of us, so we just need 2 more people. Because I think they both play DPS and I can do tank. And it'll be better to tank with friends. That way they can't flame me on like fights that I don't know. So, you know. But other than that, I've been playing a little bit of Rivals here and there. But yeah, mostly it's been WoW. I'm playing Paladin, so it's very fun.
Word?
Yeah. And I'm almost 80. I'm 79, almost a half to get 80.
Nice.
So then I got to work on another character too. So I don't know if I want to work on my mage or if I want to work on my warlock. But yeah.
Whichever one can go with Vada Kedavra.
Yeah, warlocks can do that, actually. They can blow people up real quick.
Well, there you go. You blow someone up and just go, oh, Vada Kedavra!
Damn, you like cut your mic cut out because you hit you hit the higher upper range and just says, nah, I'm cutting this out.
It's just like, nah, pass.
Yeah, also paladins can do, oh man. Yo, paladins have all right, so they have these things called hero talents, right? So they're a separate 10-point talent tree, but there's 2 of them. So
okay.
The one I'm using whenever I'm in protection, which is the tank spec for paladin, I am it's all about holding aggro. So you make sure you can continue to keep damage on all the things that are around you. So normally whatever I do is I'll pull a mob over here, and then I'll mosey my ass over here, and I'll pull another mob, and then I'll pull a third mob, and I'll kill everything because I just don't die. And if I get low enough, a thing will pop called Guardian. Nah, is it Guardian of Ancient Kings? It's one of my passives. If I get under 15% health, it pops and I start like getting health back or like damage mitigation, and then I can like have my spot heals and stuff like that. But long story short, on one of the the hero talent Templar. Basically, I have a thing. If I have my shield, I'll channel the light into my shield, and it's a blinding flash. So anybody that's in 8 yards of me will like take damage and be like almost like not forced to attack me, but like I'll hold aggro better.
Yeah.
However, in that same talent tree, it says when you activate this, it goes on a brief cooldown, and then it's like, oh, so now you have this other ability that you can just do a silly amount of damage when you have more holy power. And I was messing around with that, and I wasn't really looking at the damage, but then I saw it crit one day, and I was like, bro, I hit for 800,000 damage. What the fuck?
God damn.
Bro, like then the guy, he had like, less than half health left. I was beating him soundly, and then all of a sudden, boom! I'm like, what? Holy shit! It was hilarious. So I just want to see what that's going to look like when I have better gear. Because once I have better gear, mm, oh my god, that's all I have to say. It's about to be silly. But see, there's another aspect of that. So it's like two different talent trees, right? So the other talent tree has this thing's called holy armaments. So like, but I can use it as well as my party members can use it. So they can have weapons that'll deal damage but also heal them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it works. Whatever. I'll have to go through and look at that later. But right now, I'm been trying to see if I could level up faster with my ret spec, which is retribution, which is like the damage of the paladins. It's going okay. I messed up one. I messed up, was it yesterday or the other day? Um, and so I was mining, right? But I have an ability called overload node. The mining node, if it's like a special node, it'll overload it, and then like it'll have like crazy effects or sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
This effect had a like portal, so I was like, I might as well just hop in the portal, see where it takes me. Bro, it took me to a place that had like level 80 elites. So elites are like two, or I think it's either 3 or 4 levels higher than their actual listed number.
Uh-huh.
So they're super fucking hard. So I was like, where the fuck am I? Right? So I'm looking around, and this fucking shadow fiend thing was like, hey dog, I see you're low level. Let me run up on you. And I'm like, bro, whoa, hey, stop. So I'm trying to fight it off, right? And I'm like, man, if I was in protection, I have no problem doing this. I have no problem like fighting this and everything. So, but I was in ret, so I was like, stop, Jesus.
That's wild, dude.
What? No, no. T. Yes. Yeah. Asher says hello.
Hi.
He says hi. Oh my god. But yeah, other than that, bro, I could have survived, but I didn't. But there were so many high level mobs in there, and I'm like, I gotta figure out a way to get out of here. Also, I have to remember to take a second if I'm gonna step away to make sure I'm like
Safe.
in like a yes, because I've left twice in the same day, and I come back and I'm dead, and I'm like, what the fuck killed me? Like I'm like I don't even like, and fortunately I left a little bit. I came back before I was dead, and I'm like, this motherfucker, where did this random mob come from? So I'm like, I'm trying to fight this guy and heal myself up. It's the most bullshit of all bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but what have you been up to?
I started and finished Ratchet and Clank 2016 PS4 game.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
It was a solid like 10 hours, but the gameplay was fun. The story wasn't the best.
Right.
Because it's meant to tie into like the movie and all that. And the movie's pretty oof.
Ah.
Yeah.
You hate to see it, my dude.
Oh man. This podcast might as well be titled the one where we don't stop yawning.
I know, right? Bullshit.
I started and beat Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
Mm-hmm.
For someone who doesn't normally play Metroidvanias,
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that game.
Nice.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
love Prince of
gotta
Persia.
pick that up eventually.
It's very good. Yeah, you do. It was very, very good. Like, there's a ton of side stuff, and I didn't do a lot of it. Like, I very much mainlined that game. So I feel like there's a level of like, did I necessarily like do the game justice? Probably not. But sometimes you want to just like beeline to the finish, and that's okay too.
So I kind of feel the same way with like Castlevania games. Like I love Castlevania games. And I missed out on picking up the Game Boy Advance collections.
Mm-hmm.
And I because Circle of the Moon, my favorite, of Castlevanias.
Uh-huh.
That is that and Portrait of Ruin. Um, yeah, that and Portrait of Ruin. I might have to replay Portrait of Ruin. It's been such a long time, but I've played through all four of them and beat them back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely like to go back and replay them to see if they hold up. Now I have recently played Circle of the Moon, and it fucking holds up. It's real fun,
Nice. Hell yeah.
and there's like no lag or whatever. It plays like you're playing on Game Boy Advance, but with a controller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Naturally. Other than that, I've been playing Marvel Rivals. Kind of achievement hunting and all that, like using more characters.
Nice.
Last night I got the team wipe with Cloak and Dagger.
Ooh, nice.
I mean, it's assist with a team wipe. Don't get me wrong, but we
I
got
mean,
it.
you still got the team wipe. I mean, regardless, it was an assist. I'm assuming you went in and you popped your ult, and then they were all like,
I used my ult on the point, which caused them to spread.
oh, okay. Okay, I see. I thought you would have. I thought you did like Cloak's his like debuff attack, and then did the ult, so they could all take like a silly amount of damage.
So I did my ult on the point because their Cloak and Dagger did their ult on the point. I'm like, all right, I'm canceling this bitch out right now.
Right.
And
Nice.
so I was like, well, ain't none of us dying in here.
Exactly.
So then everyone just kind of spread out, and they were like, all right. And then we just wiped them out from there.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I've seen some funky ass plays lately on Marvel Rivals. I've seen like the oh, I guess we're in the speaking of that, we're gonna actually roll into our first topic, which is Marvel Rivals
Season
and the
1,
new
baby.
season 1. So we all know who's been keeping track of Marvel Rivals, of who is coming out. We have the entire Fantastic Four coming.
Now I need to ask you: have you been keeping track of the lore in Marvel Rivals?
Yes, bro. All right, so I've kept track of a little bit of. I've kept up a little bit. So apparently,
Dracula has Blade.
Dracula has Blade, but at the end of the season, apparently Blade's gonna be. We're gonna rescue Blade,
and that
I
think he's gonna be a season 2 character.
Yeah, and Blade will be a season 2 character.
Yep.
Bro, how crazy is that? The only other thing that's gonna make it crazy is that if we actually get Blade and Dracula as playable characters.
I don't think we'll get Dracula. I think what'll happen is, because NetEase said that this season, like their releases, is double the content of what they normally would.
Okay.
So I think we'll get
because of Fantastic Four.
You can't just drop 2 of the Fantastic Four.
You have to release all 4.
Like we're getting 2 at the beginning of the season, and then the other 2 in the middle of the season,
which is fine.
Yeah. Granted, I hate that I gotta wait 6 weeks for the Human Torch, but
yeah. Have you seen the leaks for his abilities and stuff? Like, bro, he's gonna play like Agni from Smite. I'm like, bro, that's so dumb. He's just like touch people and blow them up. I love it.
Oh god, I lost my train of thought. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're getting 2 now and 2 later, which means I think that means we'll get 1 at launch and 1 mid-season, which season 2 will probably be Blade and then Ultron.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Ultron is the worst kept secret ever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that does make sense. But, I mean, like, this goes to show, like, if we're going to get a Blade and Ultron, like, we need more tanks, man. because Blade ain't gonna be no tank, and Ultron is already a strategist. He's already healer. We
Well,
all
the Thing is
know
going to
that
be a
already.
tank.
Yeah, but that's one out of how many characters? That's
Also,
one out
I
of
could
like.
see them making Blade a tank. I ain't even gonna lie.
How would you make him a tank? That doesn't make any sense. He's more offensive than anything.
I mean, Cap's an offensive tank.
Man, that is true. He is an offensive
Venom.
tank. That's also true. Yeah, I guess you could make him. But he's agile. You know what I mean? Could he be an agile tank? That doesn't make any sense. That's like a clash of like styles and shit.
Like, I mean,
That's AJ
we'll
Styles
have to
right
see what they do, but I do agree with you that we need more tanks.
there. Yeah, I watched a video, a short on YouTube, and it was a guy talking about like tanks that could come to Marvel Rivals,
Yeah.
and it was like exactly who I was saying, except he added like he added Shadowheart in there. I said Gladiator. He also said Gladiator. I said Rogue. I mean, he said Rogue.
Rogue would be an interesting tank.
I want Rogue. I want Rogue to play like her character from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where her ult she'll go and kiss anybody and then steal a percentage of their ability. Yeah, well, she doesn't really have to steal their their powers. Just steal like their like if she kisses a tank, she gets tankier. You know what I mean?
Fair.
And then like if she kisses like any strategist, and like she'll just have passive healing over time. I mean, technically, that would make her busted. I think she'd only be the only tank that anybody plays just because of that ability.
So for this, I'm gonna save all the characters that are getting nerfed and buffed for season 1.
Right.
I'm not gonna go into detail of how, except for some of the major ones.
Right, that's fine.
Captain America, Thor, and Venom are getting buffed for tanks.
Nice.
Strange and Hulk are getting nerfed. Strange is I want to talk about because his Maelstrom of Madness explosion, they're hitting the range.
Okay.
Which, thank God. As a web slinger, I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing to ever happen. Strategists. Cloak and Dagger is getting a nice big old buff.
Good, because they kind of need it sometimes.
Jeff the Landshark is getting kind of a little bit of a rework. Luna's getting a nerf. Mantis is getting a nerf. Rocket is getting a buff.
Mantis is real strong.
Oh yeah. Cloak and Dagger's buff is, for starters, their ultimate, instead of just 3 dashes, it's 4.
Oh, that's perfect.
Increase the dagger storm. Well, reduce the dagger storm cooldown from 15 to 12 seconds.
Okay.
And they can now swap back and forth faster.
Yeah, I ran into that a lot when I was playing Cloak and Dagger because of sometimes you're trying to switch to Dagger from Cloak, and then you just get blown up right as you're switching. You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, man.
So,
because
fun fact with the Switch, I switch between the two when I need to reload. Because when you switch back to Daggers, her shots are reloaded.
Really? I
never
know that.
Reload with her.
Motherfucker. You're just telling me new shit now. I can't believe it. I never thought of that. I'm like, holy shit. That's so good. And then if you think about it, then
and you can swap back and forth quicker than a reload.
You can. Wow. Gross.
Jeff's change is that they're changing his ult from a 10-meter sphere to a 10-meter radius, 5-meter high cylinder.
Cylinder?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. So if you're a flyer, you can actually fly away before he actually. Uh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's good.
Again, the web slinger in me is happy.
Yeah.
So the duelists, they're nerfing uh well, they're buffing Black Widow, Magic, Moon Knight, Namor, Punisher, Scarlet Witch, Storm, Squirrel Girl, and Wolverine. And a little
I
bit
did
for Winter Soldier.
I did see the storm buffs. It makes her they're making her a little bit faster,
She gonna be real
which
good.
that's the only question. That's the only problem I had with her. I'm like, bro, Storm is moving like she's in sitting in molasses.
And don't get
Like
me
there's
wrong, we're gonna talk about the storm changes.
right.
Uh they're nerfing Black Panther, Hawkeye, Hela, Psylocke, specifically Psylocke's ult.
Oh, I mean, I've seen I saw some of the Hawkeye nerf, which is
Mm-hmm.
his draw speed is lowered, which is like fine. I mean, not lowered, it's increased, so it takes him longer to get up to a full shot. But I mean, he can still like three-piece you
They're
real quick,
also
especially.
reducing the archer's focus, the
Uh-huh.
distance of that procs by 20 meters.
Mm-hmm.
So cutting it by a third.
Right.
And reducing the additional damage from it from
Mhm.
80 to 70. So they're making it so you got to be even closer and harder to one shot kill.
That's fine.
Yeah. They're reducing Hela's health. This doesn't say that they're hitting her damage, but god damn it, please hit her damage.
Yeah, she sneakily puts out some silly damage.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
Like she can 3-tap somebody in an instant.
Yeah.
Um, Winter Soldier and Wolverine I want to talk about because they're both getting kind of nerfs and buffs. And then I'll
Mhm.
talk about Storm, which is the craziest one.
Right.
Psylocke's ult will now check for barriers, like shields and everything.
Mhm.
So they'll check that before hitting your damage, which is good.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wolverine, they increased his base health from 300 to 350.
Okay.
They reduced the damage reduction ratio provided by Undying Animal from 50 to 40%. So they kind of were like, hey, you're going to take a little bit more damage, so we're going to give you a little bit more health.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Now, Winter Soldier increased the bonus health provided by Bionic Hook in Tainted Voltage from 30 to 40. Increased Rotstern's projectile damage from 70 to 75. I assume that's his hand cannon.
I guess. I thought
Uh,
that's not his spark thing that he throws at you.
it might be, but
Yeah. But if it increased the damage on his hand cannon, fuck, that sucks.
reduce the area damage from 70 to 65 and reduce damage decay from it from 65 at 40 meters to 60. That sounds like it might be a spark thing.
Yeah, okay.
Increased his base health from 250 to 275.
Damn, Winter Soldier had that lower health?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Now for
nuts.
Storm. Oh my god. It's all buffs here, dog.
Yeah.
Increased her projectile speed from 100 meters a second to 150.
Nice.
And left click damage 50 to 55. Increased
Okay.
bolt rush damage from 70 to 80. After releasing Omega Hurricane, her ult, bonus health will be increased from 350 to 450. Extra health will no longer vanish at the end of the ult, but will diminish at a rate of 100 per second.
Oh, okay. That's not bad at all.
No.
Yeah, she definitely got a buff. That's a good buff right there.
And she's getting the seasonal like the little seasonal bonus for a team up. So she's getting, I think, a 10% damage boost for the whole season.
Good. Clean.
She gonna be good.
She's gonna be real good.
Yeah. So good. Holy shit. Um, as we're recording this, season 1 drops tomorrow. So when it's up,
Yep.
season 1 will be live.
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward to playing Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, which is crazy to say because I am not a huge Fantastic Four fan other than Johnny Storm.
Yeah. I still. So obviously, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, Stu Storm's Malice costume.
Woohoo, baby, that's getting bought.
Yeah. But I guess
If you shit talk them cheeks, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
No. There's
Good.
only one costume. There's only one like special costume that I'm looking for the Fantastic Four, and I'm looking for the
Future Foundation.
Yep, because that gives you, who you're a fan of, Spider-Man. It gives him the black and white Future Foundation skin.
Well, yeah.
Which is clean, but it also, you get like the Thing, Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic. You know what I mean? They get their Future Foundation. But I mean, I'm not mad at God's sake, what is it's not the Master, is it, for Mr. Fantastic? The one where he's evil?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Or like the ruler or something.
Google MR and yeah.
I know it's his ultimate costume. Like from the Ultimate Universe.
Oh yeah. The Maker.
Maker, there we go.
Yep. It began with an M. So
yeah. But it's and that skin looks dope. And
yeah, the helmet is pretty badass, and the skin for it is pretty badass.
I think
too.
NetEase is killing it making these skins because like they're taking a lot of comic book like skins and then just also making them their own while still making them feel like they're from that comic.
I still say that each hero feels heroic, meaning that they look like they're a hero.
They feel right.
Yeah, they feel right. Like, obviously, I know a lot of people are complaining about Wolverine because his head's kind of small and his body's ginormous, but he's still super short because that's what Wolverine is, super short. But we all know from, Deadpool 3, comic accurate Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a little guy.
And we're also getting maps based around New York, where Dracula is taken over in Manhattan.
Yep.
So we'll see stuff like the Sanctum Sanctorum and Avengers Tower and the Baxter Building, all under the Blood Moon.
Speaking of maps, where would you like to see a map?
As long as I stop fucking seeing Tokyo 2099, I don't care.
Well, no. Like,
I'm just tired of seeing Tokyo 2099.
Yeah, it is kind of, yeah. And Hydra. I'm tired of seeing that.
I barely get Hydra.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I mostly get Tokyo 99. But where I would want to see a map, that's a good question. Because so much of Marvel is New York.
Yeah, but I mean, there's plenty of places that, I can think of a couple of places.
Sokovia.
That would be nice.
I think that'd be a good one to add when they add Ultron.
Yeah, Sokovia would be nice. I know I would like to see the AIM building.
Yeah.
AIM Industries. That would be nice. If they're going to add him eventually, like I almost said Captain Canuck, because that would be, if they wouldn't add him, but if they did add him to what is it, Hammer, the satellite.
Yeah.
Because there's not Hammer.
That's
Shield.
Sword.
That's Sword. Yeah, I'd like to be on like the Sword satellite. That'd be pretty cool. If they add the Inhumans, You need to go to the Inhuman Palace on the moon, which I'd rather not.
I want
Also,
to go.
oh my god.
I think I'm gonna probably butcher the pronunciation of this, but Croaca.
Yeah,
The
the
mutant island.
mutant. Yeah, Mutant Island. Yeah, that'd be nice. But then
Mhm.
I who would you add if you add that map? Who are you gonna add that would be up from that little area? Because you already have Magneto,
It could be
and
they could add any mutant at that point.
I mean, just true. Yeah, that is true.
Or
Oh,
or the X-Men training
Apocalypse's.
grounds.
Oh, the Danger Room? Hell yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Why? Yeah. Oh man, why didn't they put? Bro, that'd have been cool to have that. Well, the Danger Room technically is just a room. So unless it would have to be like a special mode, it'd have to be like
Like
a
it could be a TDM type of thing.
yeah, yeah.
Or a
That would
free
be
for all map.
a free for all map
Because we're
where
getting
like
free for
you
all this season.
oh hopefully that tests well so that we'll see more people playing it and then maybe they'll add the Danger Room,
Yeah.
which means that they like you'd fight environmental hazards as well as everyone else. Also, the one other thing that I would like to see. Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Um, Apocalypse's pyramid.
Jamie's getting assaulted.
Mean sometimes.
You know what I kind of want to see?
Because if
Dormammu's
you know
dimension.
the what?
Dormammu's dimension.
But then they'd have to add Dormammu. That'd be nice.
Or they just
That'd
make
be
him
real
like the
nice.
seasonal big bad. Like they've
Yeah, they
done
could do
with
that.
Dracula.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. I think man,
Or
this
the
is
astral
definitely gonna
plane.
be that'd be cool too. What's the place that they have what is the place that they Reed Richards and Iron Man created to house all the villains? It's in the ocean. I can't remember the name of it. I almost want to say Building 42 or that's not it.
Christ. They used it in Civil War.
Yeah. It's not the negative zone because that's fucking the DCU.
No, God damn it. I can't think of it. I'm looking it up because I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of the prison.
Most secure prison in Marvel.
Raft.
The Raft, yeah. Yep, there it is. Yeah. That'd be a really nice
that'd be interesting.
That
but
would
I'm
be
down
interesting.
for it.
Yeah.
So I think we've talked enough about Marvel Rivals right now.
Yeah, because we'll go on for a long time talking about Marvel Rivals. There's definitely a bunch of places that I wanna that I'd like to have because if Apocalypse becomes a big bad, please put Archangel in there. Oh my god, bro. You know how badass that would be to have Archangel like and all he does is like he'd be a strategist, but he wouldn't be a strategist that
a flying strategist. Oh
yeah, bro. Because all he would just go, he would land and then buff everybody. You know,
yeah.
Let buff everybody. Have his like feathers flying at people,
like a reverse dive. Oh my god.
Ooh, God's sakes, bro.
But so I would say that and everybody, this is about to be a very Jamie centric topic, by the way. So be prepared.
I'm steamed.
You know the topics. I texted them to you yesterday.
Yeah, I forgot all about them. I've
Um,
had a long day, man.
I think it's safe to say that one of the biggest things
My
in
dog.
wrestling ever happened this week.
Yes, it did. And let me tell you, it was fun. However, okay, so we'll go on through and explain. I don't need you right here, miss. You're knocking shit over. Go, shoo, shoo, shoo. So, WWE debuted on Netflix on the most auspicious day ever, January 6th. Go figure, right? And that's gonna go. It's called planting the seed because there was somebody on that episode
I was
that
about to
was
say I heard Hulk Hogan got booed out of the building.
hell yeah, his bitch ass got booed out of the building. Man, bro, I'm so upset that the Iron Sheik has passed because I would just love to hear what he has to say. Fuck the Hulk Hogan. But no, it was nice. Like so, it has some growing to do with that. There were
Uh-huh.
no hiccups on my stream or whatever,
Hell
but
yeah.
I didn't notice that a lot of people were getting more commercials than what I was getting. So
Hmm.
I was talking to my cousin because normally what we do is we'll talk shout out to Harry over there. He we were talking going through the matches and talking about it and stuff like that, and he was like, all right, well, I'm on a commercial, and I'm like, really? I'm not. They're doing the talking segment right now. He was like, how the hell are you not on a commercial? I'm like, I don't know. Like it'll fade to black for a second and it'll come back, like if they were doing like a match or whatever, the match is still going on, or they're doing like a talking
Now,
segment.
do
It's
you
really weird.
have the tier without ads
I
on
mean,
Netflix?
he has the same tier that I have.
Oh, okay.
That's the weird part. And I kept hearing a lot of people having the same issue, and I'm like, how's everybody having the same issue, but I'm not? I'm fine with not getting ads because fuck that. I don't want any ads. I want to watch, I'll watch the ads that you have pre-programmed and everything,
Yeah.
but I don't need any more. I don't need any of the ads, normally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
So it sounds like they're doing better than it was for the Jake Paul Tyson fight.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson. I think they needed
The test
two
run.
they needed the two test runs. So they needed the Jake Paul and Tyson fight,
And then
and then they
Christmas football,
needed
right?
Christmas football. And that helped them out with like managing like the amount of people that are going to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think we're going to get more football like that through Netflix next year, or
Oh, I'm
not next year,
sure.
because it was probably a very good um amount of people just like all that traffic that hit Netflix's servers just trying to watch the game.
I would bet
Also,
that
Beyonce definitely helped out as well.
I would bet that in 5 years, Netflix will be like making bids to try to get the Super Bowl type shit.
Oh God, no. I no. You're absolutely right, but no, I don't want to see that. The
Yeah.
reason why I don't want to see that is because they wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
That type of event is too big
I don't
because
disagree. I'm just saying that's some shit they would do.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure the NFL would be like, "Hey, throw your hat in a ring because we definitely had a decent amount of revenue that came in through the Christmas games on Netflix."
Yep.
So,
But I think that type of competition is also good.
yeah, it's always good.
Yeah.
Like right now, would you have football on NBC, CBS, Prime, and Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you've got them on all of those. I almost said I forgot Fox. Fox, yeah. What am I thinking?
And
Um,
occasionally on Nickelodeon.
yeah, and occasionally on Nickelodeon because you might as well try to get kids involved in football. But
Teach them about
it's
CTE early, everybody.
yeah, right. However, is it this year or is it next year for the flag football?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So they're doing a flag football, flag foot, ball. I can't remember the name of it.
I mean, it's not
National.
important. So they're doing like
Yeah,
a pro flag football thing.
yeah, they're doing a pro flag football thing where actual NFL pros are going to actually be competing as well.
Huh.
Because you don't need the best part about flag football is it's no tackle for one.
Yeah.
For two, all you're doing is grabbing the flag that's on somebody's waist.
Yeah.
You're not blowing them up at full speed. But in its shorter fields and stuff like that. It's real interesting because the what the fuck is it? Give me a second. I'm
You're good.
thinking. The pro fuck, I just had it. The Pro Bowl. That's what I'm talking about. The Pro Bowl. They have flag football for the Pro Bowl.
Gotcha.
Which, by the way, is really interesting seeing like NFL guys kind of like running almost not full speed, but a little bit above half speed. And like QBs are just dropping it and they're just catching it and stuff like that. It's pretty good. But back to
but
wrestling.
I was gonna say Raw on Netflix.
It felt like a pay-per-view. Like it was big, it was verbose, like there was a lot of stuff. People were dressed up.
I heard there was a lot of stakes. Also,
Like stakes, meaning
like stuff on the line.
Yeah, there was championships on the line. I gotta pull up the match results. I know Rhea Ripley won
That's
the
got
title.
Mommy Mommy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we like her.
Yeah. So she won the title. Undertaker came out. I don't know why he came out like
Because
and
Raw on
just
Netflix.
yeah, basically. That's the reason why the man who should not be named, the Double H guy, it came
Not
out on
Triple H.
Netflix.
He's okay.
Yeah,
Double
Triple H
H.
is okay. The Rock obviously was there. The Rock opened up the show.
I heard
The
The Rock said fuck on CW.
Yeah, and unfortunately it was bleeped. He was on another level. They had to hit the dump button so much they were like, "Yo, Rock, stop! We're wearing the dump button out. We've never had to wear it out." So it was crazy, my dude. NXT was really good, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Raw.
Yeah.
So Raw,
The big one.
yeah, it was Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa. Roman won, and he has Ulafala back, so he's now he's now the tribal chief. Which a lot of it it signified the beginning of the end, but also a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like they tied up stuff, but they have more things in the works.
They left the door
open. Yeah, they left the door open. So now that now that Roman has the Ulafala, what's next? So we're gonna try to figure out what's next from there. From
Well, he's also one
there,
of the few guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he's one of the few guys in that whole industry that's larger than a title.
yeah, he really is.
So,
And like, oh, I've always said that whole bloodline storyline could go on for like 20 years.
yeah.
Because there's enough members of the family that they could pull people in, boot people out, splinter cell, bring people back into the fold, splinter cell out again, stuff like that. But we need to see what happens. We'll need to see what happens, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like I said, Rhea Ripley won. Cena. starting his farewell tour.
Okay.
So he debuted a new shirt, by the way,
Mhm.
which he always does. Also, guess what? Guess who actually spoiled what his new shirt looks like?
Netflix.
Nope. You know it, but you wouldn't think. Um, something.
Topps.
No, close, but no. Something super popular, or used to be super popular that everybody collected. They had chase variants for them.
So it's not trading cards.
Nope.
It wouldn't be Hot Wheels.
Nope. Remember, chase variants.
No, Funko Pops?
Yep. So on the Funko Pop website for pre-order is John Cena with his newest shirt. So that's how we knew he was debuting a new shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it was like Farewell Tour 2025 or something like that. I don't know, but it was blue shirt, pretty good.
So
Um,
here's the question about that one.
sure.
Is he breaking the Ric Flair record?
We don't know. Maybe if he does,
I'm saying,
then
do you think he will?
I hope not. Let that record stand. Like it's fine. Like he doesn't need to break the record at all. Like there's no real point for him to break the record. You know.
Yeah.
So I guess he. I'd rather him not. You know. Also, he was out there to announce that the Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
I heard about that.
So
That's gonna be real funny to see 30 women wrestling in hot ass spandex.
is it wait, is it Royal Rumble or is it WrestleMania?
It was
It's
Royal
one of
Rumble.
it's yeah. I thought that, but I think we were all talking that maybe one day they're gonna bring a WrestleMania there, which I'm like, it's not a matter of if but when,
Win.
you know, because it's definitely gonna happen. You know, we just have to.
TKO
I
ain't
don't know.
turning down that Saudi money.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, who's gonna who all from around not around here, but just in general is gonna go all the way out there. Like that's a really far. It's
Every
really
one of them
far for one.
for the
What?
paycheck. I said every one of them.
No, I'm talking about fans.
Oh no,
Like if you're not already over there or close enough, like it doesn't justify that
Europe.
trip. Yeah, if you're in Europe, that's fine. It's a justifiable trip. It's far, but it's not as far if you're traveling from the United States. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's what 22-hour flight, I think.
something wild like that.
Yeah, it's dumb. You're almost on the plane for a full day. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but I mean, like they're gonna get that Saudi Arabia money,
Yeah,
and they're gonna do it.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be nice. You know, I know that like the women are gonna
Sweat their asses off.
suffer. That's all I'm gonna say. They're going to suffer because that's not gonna be a fun like bumping around in spandex
And leather or whatever,
and
or pleather.
leather. They need as long as if they can create a material that can cover up everything but it's still breathable. You know, I mean, spandex is breathable, but is it though?
So here's a fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
The UFC is going to Saudi Arabia on February 1st. I
Nice.
don't think that like there's women's fights on the card. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think they have to be fully covered to fight.
I think there might be a rule just because it's like not it's it's more brutal in, you know, I mean, I could see them trying to I guess
They might put him in a t-shirt, but
yeah. I
which
mean, it's
some
not like
already wear rash guard.
yeah. I mean, I don't think they would, you know, have full gis on, you know what I mean?
No.
Even even still, that's too much. You know, I think, and plus, I think
The
the
UFC would just
principle.
not put women on the card at that point.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe they have special consideration
Maybe.
for MMA, which MMA is a pure combat sport, while
Yeah.
wrestling, WWE is pure entertainment.
Yeah.
So having the women have full clothing on, covering everything, makes more sense than actually women, running in and beating the shit out of each other and giving each
My
other.
point of that is they're both owned by the same entity. Therefore, maybe they could get some like kind of discussion going on to be like, hey, can we make this at least a little more comfortable for them?
Maybe they could have like two pieces where they just show off their belly. I mean, I
Maybe, or
think
even
that
just a
might be
one
too much.
piece.
Yeah, one piece with like their arms showing, maybe. Or
Almost like a singlet,
yeah,
just
yeah,
less
that actually,
revealing than a singlet.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess that would work.
Yeah.
God sakes, that still sucks.
Oh, for
It
sure.
it sucks, but it sucks less if it was just if it was a singlet.
Yeah.
You know. But let me see. The main event was Seth Rollins and CM Punk. CM Punk went over, which begs the question: what's next for Punk and Rollins? You know. Um.
I don't know. Do they keep beefing?
Probably they'll probably end up putting some stuff together.
I feel like from what I've heard, those are two people that could like beef till the end of time.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of heat actually between them from the past and stuff, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I will say that NXT was all the next day was also very good,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like NXT on CW. It just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Um,
I mean, you could argue it gets more eyes on it because CW is a broadcast channel.
yeah. But there are two new champions that have been crowned in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So Julia, she got crowned NXT Women's Champion, and then Obafemi got crowned NXT Champion. So that's gonna be fun to see how everything's gonna go from there. Cause I think Obafemi is gonna break the record for the longest held NXT champion.
Oh, okay.
Cause I gotta show you a picture of him, and you'll be like, "That's a big boy." So, and then you've seen Julia. I've sent you pictures of Julia.
That's the Japanese girl, right?
Yes,
Then yes.
one of. I think I sent you Mina Shirakawa.
Not the one
Before.
shaking her titties. The other one.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, Stephanie Vickers. I'm glad they haven't. She's not in a title hunt or picture because they brought in three big names, and it was like they don't need all of them feuding after the title.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too many women, and there's a lot of women that are gonna get thrown on the back burner because uh my brain has stopped.
I was gonna say he's thinking everybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if you looked at the roster for NXT, that roster is stacked with women, up
But I
and
mean, they could
coming
just call
women.
some up,
No, well, yeah, they could, but I don't know.
like whoever
So,
just lost the title could just go up.
see, she can go up, but does she have a place? That's the issue. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's fair.
That's the one thing that
But
I always have take umbrage to because Roxanne Perez is the one who lost the title.
mm-hmm.
She's really good on the mic. She's really good in the ring, but she's gonna get lost in the shuffle because she I'm not saying she's short because there's plenty of short women in the WWE, but she could literally get lost in the shuffle.
But where I was going with that is like with it being on Netflix, it's kind of like a new age for them where they can kind of do anything. But
That's true. Yeah. I don't foresee her going to Raw. I think foresee her going to SmackDown. But the only bad thing is SmackDown is like you got Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown, so there's no she ain't losing that title anytime soon. She's gonna probably feud with Nia Jax for a little bit because she took the title away from her. Um, I don't know, man. It's so up in the air right now. Like the WWE is on all cylinders right now. AEW is I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Um, I really wish I knew. Like they're rudderless ship right now.
damn.
They don't know what they're doing. Like they just have matches with semi coherent storylines. You know what I mean? It feels like TNA of like 2000,
Like the
like
drunken Jeff Hardy days.
yeah, the drunken Jeff Hardy days. I was trying to remember the years of that, but yeah, but I don't know, man. Like I just hate to see talent just not get used. They just kind of get wasted. You know, like Tony Khan is I don't know. Like I don't think he's as good of a um what is it? A booker as he thinks he is.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I
I mean,
think
when you got
he
that old money that'll never run out, you don't give a fuck.
yeah, but I mean like you can not give a fuck, but I mean you're putting out an inferior product and people are just like huffing his farts telling him that he's oh you're the best, you know,
Well,
you're
I mean, I was about to
and
say he's also got an ego, so he probably thinks that he's doing the hot shit.
yeah, no, he's not doing hot shit. Like people are leaving left and right, and it's like, well, if you had the foresight to write better storylines, or how about this? Here's a concept: get someone else to do it. There's plenty of people that you could hire to, as long as you have the final say in your vision, you know, or at least if you say, okay, yeah, this is good you could do something like that. You shouldn't have to write for three different promotions. So you're writing for not for promotions, but three different shows. Why are you doing that? Like, why not just either write for one show or don't write for any shows and just give your input and like, here's how I want things to go. Get me there. You know what I
See,
mean?
that's what it seems like that, and this is from a very outsider perspective, that like WWE does right because they have teams behind everything, not just one person.
Yeah, they have the head booker, then you have sub bookers, then you have agents for each storyline, and the agents for each storyline book determine how stuff goes.
Like
It's
like they've
long.
got
It's
Triple H's vision, and then everyone else just flows to make it happen.
yes, basically. Yeah, that's the way it should go. But Tony Khan doesn't want that to happen, and it sucks. You know,
Not to
you're
mention a whole
wasting.
writing team, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're wasting young talents like formative good years
Mm-hmm.
in AEW. And for what? Like a paycheck? Yeah, you're getting paid really well, but are you really practicing your craft if you're not really showcasing what you actually can do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Now the big question
mhm.
about Raw being on Netflix is, what do you think that this signifies for like the future of like WWE? Like is the future bright? Like is it looking good?
The future is them on streaming services because you get to more eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not that many people that. So the best part about Netflix is international.
Yes.
Is CW international? I don't know. Fox is
CW's not international, but there's broadcasting partners for it.
yeah. So, but then you can, go back and watch it at your leisure, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty nice. And they're starting to move the entire library over to Netflix. So
Yeah.
you can actually you know,
Now, do you think like the Netflix money and all that will lead to like better funded product to create a better product for like fans and wrestlers and all that you end up in just kind of a almost golden era?
yeah. Yeah, I think that probably would happen. I think we've been in a golden era for a while because
Okay.
we had AEW come out of nowhere and basically topple Vince McMahon. But technically Vince McMahon toppled it
I was
himself
gonna
with
say
all the
Vince
bullshit.
toppled himself.
Yeah,
Like
with
I
all
don't
the
think
stupid bullshit.
AEW did that one.
Yeah, he was doing stupid bullshit. So he killed it himself. But then Triple H came in and started changing up stuff, and AEW just really couldn't figure it out. They were sucking up a bunch of wrestlers and stuff like that,
He
young
was
and
just three
old.
steps ahead.
Yeah, and that's why people were like leaving. You might take a pay cut to go over to the WWE, but eventually they're gonna recognize how good you are, and then you're gonna actually do well.
Yeah.
You know. There's a character over there named Lexus King.
Mm-hmm.
He was Brian Pillman Jr. in AEW. He was
Okay.
the son of Brian Pillman,
Would
and
have never
now
guessed with
he's
that name.
right, dickhead. Um, but he was working at AEW, and then he left, and then he signed with WWE, changed up his entire look, and you know now he's Heritage Cup champion, and he's only been gone for like 2 years, I think.
Okay.
It seems like a lot longer, but time is a flat circle. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
But it's
Um.
it's it's just wild, you know.
Yeah. So, what is the thing you're looking forward to the most of it being on like Netflix? Like, is it like the
Um,
flexibility of like the time? Because I know Triple H said like it could be 40 minutes, it could be 4 hours. Like, it don't fucking matter. Is it
the
like?
only thing that I'm really looking forward to, with it being on Netflix, is
Mm-hmm.
I can just watch it at any time. So if I'm
Fair.
busy on Monday, I can just watch it like on Tuesday, or if AEW sucks on Wednesday, I'll just watch Raw on Wednesday. You
Or
know?
if it like is international and airs at like a specific time, you can just watch it whenever.
Yeah, exactly. So I
So like
think
that, there's just more freedom to it.
yeah.
Consumer freedom, I should say.
Well, yeah, because the PLEs will still always be on Peacock. So
For now,
the pay-per-views will still be on Peacock
I believe the little bit
until
of research I did was like the end of this year.
yeah, which I'm not surprised because I already saw that they hit like 400 some million homes for
Mm-hmm.
Raw on Netflix, the first Raw, and I'm like, damn, that's silly, you know.
But I'm sure Comcast and Netflix are going to be fighting for the rights of those.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. But I think Netflix has deeper pockets.
Then Comcast?
Um, maybe, but we'll see who provides the better service. I
Yeah.
think once Netflix is 6 months in and they're providing a better service, no hiccups, commercials when needed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Comcast will have a leg to stand on. Like, yeah, the money's gonna be good, but it's gonna be like, well, are we going for, longevity or are we going for the money? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what's what.
Yeah, we'll see.
Also,
Um,
they changed how they have how the UFC has on their mat or the inside the cage
sponsors.
sponsors and stuff like that. Well, they
Yeah,
have that now. And
that's not
a
surprising.
big front and center in the center of the ring. Guess what's there?
Prime.
Fucking Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is wild to me. You know, I'm like, holy shit, that's just banana pants. You know.
Yeah. All right, Jamie. Next topic, which is one
Next
that
topic.
you showed me a few days ago. Is this website called DEI Watchdog?
Yeah. I didn't think you knew about it, so I was like, did we talk about this
And
already? If not, check this out.
DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short on that, like, there's what you call DEI hiring and stuff like that. Essentially trying to diversify companies and businesses and everything.
Yeah.
And everyone's calling it like super woke, blah 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 blah. And that it's ruining video games, blah 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 blah.
The thing
Essentially,
about
they're pretty much like, why ain't it a white woman?
yeah, the issue that I have with that is if you have a problem with a game that you think is DEI, don't play it.
Yeah.
Vote with your dollar. That's what you do.
So
Stop being
I
a
agree.
baby back bitch, punk ass.
Yep. So this website,
Excuse me.
this article I found, ironically, is from Know Your Meme, the card game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an article explaining the shenanigans of this. It says, gamers who are sick of being bombarded by supposed wokeness in their video games were recently graced with a new website to help them find the right games to play. But in just a few days, it's been taken offline.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The website is called DEI Watchdog and aims to call out examples of video games that some argue follow DEI practices to help gamers avoid getting triggered when they see something offensive, like, say, a woman protagonist or an underrepresented community in a game. That's the whole thing that everyone's mad about, that they're like swearing DEI like bullshit. And I shouldn't say everybody. Fucking entitled gamers who are pieces of shit are mad about, because they're like, oh, it's not a generic white man.
Mm-hmm.
Says, so what happened with this website? DEI Watchdog is a current game review site similar to Steam's woke content detector group. The website hosts reviews of if a game is woke or how based they are, according to some. The site has been in the works since December 2024, and on January 1st, a beta site was opened. Site allowed visitors to go on, submit games, then submit reviews for the game without needing an account. This allegedly ended up being one of the things that caused the site to go down. Let's see. They're saying it's down because it's gotten so much attention, like that it just can't handle all of the traffic.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla to me.
Is Pokemon Sun and Moon have different DEI ratings for the exact same game.
So you're telling me two games can have two different ratings? Okay.
For example,
if that ain't the most bullshit of all bullshit,
Elden Ring is apparently slightly woke because the scale goes from -10 to +10. Elden Ring is on a 0.3 out of 10 and is slightly woke.
so stupid.
What's up?
I said that's so stupid. That was a good ass cookie. Holy
apparently,
shit.
Zenless Zone Zero is a -6.9 out of 10. Wait, no, +6.9 out of 10. Super woke. Red Dead Redemption 2, -2.4 out of 10. Slightly based.
Well, I was about to say, okay, whatever.
This is so... Dog! Pong has a 10 out of 10 is ultra woke. What?
Wait, you said Pong? Why is it woke?
I don't know. But so the point of this, everybody, was that
Stupid.
this is so fucking dumb.
Mm.
It's so fucking stupid, man.
I mean, if anybody has problems with that, you just look on the front cover to figure out.
Right? And if you have a problem with a video game being woke, or like or someone in like the industry being a DEI hire, don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, do me
Stop
that
being
favor.
a baby.
Like, get the MAGA out of your ass and grow up a little bit.
I mean, my thing is, I'd like to tell people to take a long trip off a short pier.
Right?
Because fuck them. Mm-hmm. At this day and age, I mean, if it's something that you might not like, just don't play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you're not going to like something just because the main character is a woman, that says more about you than it does about the game, homie.
Exactly. Also, this goes for anybody that's going to be complaining about the new Assassin's Creed when it comes out.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, don't play it.
Exactly.
That's all you. That's the long and short of it. If you don't like the content that it has, don't play it. It's the same way with
day one.
It's the same way with Last of Us Part 2. It's the same way it is
with the new Naughty Dog game, Intergalactic or whatever.
Intergalactic.
The new Naughty Dog game.
Oh yeah. It's the same way with the game. God sakes, I just had the name of the game. The game that's coming out on Xbox that's set in the Deep South.
Oh,
in Louisiana. Song of the South. That's what it is. No, that's wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. I'm firing myself. I'm firing myself out of a cannon.
Jesus fucking Christ. I had it, and then I just lost it because of that.
Oh, we're looking stuff up.
I'm looking it up. Xbox.
There it is.
Black video game.
South of Midnight. What the fuck? No, Xbox and black video game? What the fuck?
That's not what I did. I typed in Louisiana video game.
Man, shit. I was about to say, if you would have looked that up, I'm like, man, my Song of the South joke is, it does not as bad.
But I just had to say it.
Oh my god, that's fucking bonkers.
And it took you a minute to figure that out too.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? This motherfucker tried to slip the jab. Oh man, gosh, man, that's fucking hilarious.
That was a good one.
That was pretty damn good.
I'm proud of myself for that one.
Yeah.
But
I gotta get faster on those, my dude.
So ultimately, everybody, sites like these are completely unnecessary.
Yep.
You like what you like, honestly. Don't try to like kill everyone else's vibe for enjoying something that you don't like. And if your reason of not liking something can only be articulated of like, oh, it's not a white man, or it's a woman, or their color, their skin, or their gender, their fucking sexual preference of a fictional character, or even a real person, because let's be real here, treat everybody equally and good.
Yeah.
But if like those are your complaints of it, reevaluate yourself. Go to therapy, which is not
get fucking laid. How about that?
Therapy is great. What?
Get fucking laid. How about that?
Also that. Like, getting laid might fix your problems too. But a step into getting laid would be dropping all of that bullshit, like in your brain through therapy.
Exactly.
So.
Yep.
Yeah. That kind of got to have one to go with the other, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I 100% feel you.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, Jamie?
Hell yeah, man. Did you see what Nintendo dropped today?
The Lego Game Boy?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, it did.
October 2025, bro. I
Yup.
think I might have to pick that up.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey.
My birthday's in October.
It is. It is true.
I might have to pick that up myself, too. Bro, I'm so excited for that.
I do know several Lego stores that are near me.
I might have to send you some money in October. But
one other thing. Did you also see what's happening on the 23rd?
Are you talking about the Xbox developer thing?
Yep.
I think it's the 27th.
What?
It might be the 27th. Don't quote me on that. It's 20-something. 27th is a Monday, so that sounds like it's right.
The 23rd is a Thursday. That sounds right too.
It could be either.
Mm-hmm. It's near the end of the month.
Yeah.
That's all we got to say. Very much looking forward to what they're going to be showing.
Me too.
I'm pretty sure we'll see South of Midnight. We'll also see.
You mean Xbox Black video game?
Exactly. Xbox Black video game. We'll also see Doom Medieval. I heard because it's gonna be there, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I need you to look at Twitter real quick.
Oh, hold on. What is this?
I mean, there's a chance we'll probably see Avowed. There's a chance we'll see Fable, but I doubt that.
No. Yeah, we'll what's her name? Wait, oh, you just sent this.
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger.
Hey, yo!
You want to explain that one for the audience? Because I can't.
So I was just sent a
DM.
I was just sent a GIF. Everybody knows Bad Boys 2, right? This is the clip from Bad Boys 2. Will Smith infiltrating the clan rally, right? So he's got the hood on, he takes it off, he's got the guns, right? But at the top of it says Cloak and Dagger. The most hilarious shit ever. Bro, did you show this? Did you put this in the Discord?
Nope.
Bro, I'm about to go and while we're recording right now, I'm about to go that shit.
Oh man. I was just looking on Twitter. That shit got me. And I had to send it to you.
Hold on. Let me go through copy link, baby. Send this. Bro, that's gonna get mad. That's gonna get the mad hype right there.
Right?
If I do this, what happens? Ah, there we go.
Oh man, that's gold.
That is gold. I ain't never seen something that's more hilarious.
Yeah. So I think that's about it, Jamie. I think we covered everything.
I think so too, because I don't have anything more. The only other thing that I have is hopefully we can get into the Gundam pre-release.
Oh my god, dude, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Cause that's Saturday at 11.
Saturday at 11. I have my alarm set.
I got mine set for 10:50.
Yeah, I have my shit set at 30 minutes before and 5 minutes before, so I can make sure my black ass is up and in front of my computer, hitting refresh. We're trying
to get into the Gundam beta.
Yeah, we're trying to get into the Gundam beta so we can have some type of fun.
Yeah.
And then I get a chance to come down to the shore and have fun with everybody, and
Yup.
Yup.
the Nerd Table, everybody. Do us a favor, give us a like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, Spotify. Leave us a comment. Let us know about your favorite Xbox Black video game or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
And Linktree's in the bio, has everywhere to follow us. You guys know the drill by now.
And shout out to this guy over here.
Yeah, he's the best.
He is the best. He made our gimmick, our banner and thing. Shout out to my cousin, because I mentioned him a couple of times, and always got to show love to the family.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I fuck. I'm fucking up my own.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Oh, hold on.
What?
Shit. No, we'll have to talk about it next episode because CES is still going on. But we gotta talk. We gotta talk about CES next week.
We will,
because I want to talk about the new graphics card. What?
We're still recording.
I know we're still recording because I didn't do my fucking shit. But yeah, bro, like the 5090s have 4 fans, my dude. Yeah. 3 on the front, 1 on the back. What the fuck? And it requires 1,000 watts. 1,000 watts, my guy. But that's all I'm gonna say. That's gonna get pinned for next week. As per usual, guys. In the meantime, we'll see you guys. In the meantime and in between time, we will see you guys next time.
Bye.